Alrighty. Go ahead, AJ.
Thought you were gonna do it. What's going on, race fans, and welcome to Extreme Sim TV. On tonight's broadcast, we bring to you the Pony Express NASCAR for Amateurs Truck Series. It's their season opener here at Charlotte Motor Speedway.
And what should be a great night of racing. And AJ, thank you, sir, as always, for bringing us into this one. Boy, oh boy, going to be a fun one here tonight at Charlotte Motor Speedway. NASCAR for amateurs. AJ, I'm excited for this season, for these guys running trucks here tonight at Charlotte to open it up.
Yeah, man, I am very excited for these guys. There's 39 trucks setting to qualify for the race here tonight for 101 laps. Should be very interesting. 3 sets of tires, 1 fast repair, 4 sets of tires. I apologize. 1 fast repair. There's no DQ limit. So tonight should be a lot of fun. Could see a lot of chaos. Matt, Charlotte is one of my favorite tracks on the sim when it comes to these NASCAR vehicles. What about you?
Yeah, it's a very fun track. And the thing about Charlotte is, 100 laps around this place seems like a lot, AJ. But here at Charlotte, that's not a ton of laps these guys are going to have to figure out what they're going to need to do here tonight.
No, not at all. If you take into account how fast lap times go and how much fall off is, you're looking at about maybe 31 seconds a lap with tire wear. So we're looking at maybe, if this whole race goes green, about an hour of work here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the thing, man. It's going to be a heck of an evening as we get ready to go here at Charlotte. And again, you talk about how short it is. Does that change how you approach this race if you're one of these drivers?
Well, I am not really sure how long a fuel run is in these trucks, but I'm just going to take a guess that it's probably around 30 to 40 laps, right around there. But you got to expect tires to fall off a little bit well before that. So my whole thing is trying to protect the tires for the later run if we have long runs, and then trying to launch yourself past all the cars that used up their tires on the beginning of the run.
Yeah, and that's going to be the thing. Let's take a look at the qualifying order as they run right now, and take a look there, Corey, on top of the board. Man, a lot of new faces out there tonight, bud.
There's very much a lot of new faces. There's obviously a lot of the ones we remember, like Mackenzie Johnson, Kyle Purcell. As I'm still going down the list here, looking, Zachary Nurnberger, Mark Dillon Jr., Zach Purcell. There's a lot of new faces, and I mean a lot of new faces, but you have our veterans in here as well.
Now, again, as we get ready to go, it's going to be a longer season for these guys, AJ, and that's another thing we talk about. A little bit longer season this time around for the NASCAR for amateurs truck series and for Pony Express. I think that's going to be a lot for these guys on how you manage this longer season.
Yeah, you got to try to manage how you go from race to race and avoid burnout with, how much you practice, and if maybe you get in a stretch of some bad luck. So you really have to manage your mentality outside of managing the car as well.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Right now, the track pretty much no bueno right now. Nobody on track right now, AJ. So that gives us a moment to talk about our presenting sponsors. As always, Nerds Doing Nerds Things as a channel partner. AJ, it's always fun to talk about it. I know you get a kick out of getting to talk about it every week, but you get to speak about it, and man, the podcast is rocking and rolling.
Dude, we've been doing a lot of stuff getting ready for our return after our holiday break. We just recorded our Free Guy episode. That's the video game movie with Ryan Reynolds that came out a couple months ago. That comes out on the 14th, next Friday. So be on the lookout for that. But we have a lot of stuff down the pipeline before we get to our next series, which is the Lord of the Ring franchise.
Again, Burger Farms on the board. for this one here for the NASCAR for Amateurs Truck Series on board all season long. Thank you to those guys for coming on board for the full season as well. Elite Performance Industries, also another channel partner. On our road to 300 wins this week, I put out a little bit of a challenge on them, and I think we're at 150 so far over at Elite Performance. Thank you to Track Bar Media for all their help with all the intro videos that I've pretty much overloaded those guys with this off season. We got about 3 more already in production, including one for Nerds Doing Nerds Things and much, much more. Big shout out to Track Bar Media for everything they do to make this happen. Didn't mean to overload the guy, but got kind of hectic, AJ.
Yeah, well, it happens. He does his job very well, as you see by our intro for Extreme Sim TV at the beginning of every broadcast.
Yeah, he does a great job.
But Matt, as qualifying is over, why don't you run through the qualifying order?
Well, why don't a buddy captain? Here we go. I guess I'm captain now as we get ready to take a look at the starting lineup here tonight here for the NASCAR for Amateurs Pony Express Series. So used to saying Pro 4 trucks with these guys. Here we go. Row number 1, Corey alongside Ronnie. That's going to be your front row. And the reason why the numbers are blank, AJ, well, in preparation for the custom numbers coming up here next week, Mackenzie Johnson starting 3rd alongside Jared R. Young in 4th. Anthony Williams 5th. Ryan right there in 6th. 7th is going to be Austin Bloom. Marvin Clay right there in 8th. Kyle Purcell in 9th. Tyler Burgett right there in 10th. 11th is going to be Stephen C. Thompson. Tyler Vickery, and they're in 12th. 13th is Brendan Cooper. Kevin right there 14th. 15th, Keith Williams. 16th is Clinton Chambers. And then 17th here tonight, Nick Sargent. Garth right there, Garth Snyder in 18th. And 19th is going to be Byron Rodney. And Jess Chambers in that 20th spot right now. 21st, Zachary Nuremberg. Timothy DeZerwart right there, 22nd. 23rd, Mark Dillon Jr. alongside Gavin's 24th, Paul Skip. Ryan Hoffer there, 26th. 27th, Zach Purcell. Nicholas right there, 28th. 29th, Gabriel Timothy, 30th. And rolling off 31st, Scott Hurwitz. Sean Atkins there, 32nd. 33rd, Tony Watson. Purcell, 34th. Dave, 35th. Raphael, 36th. Terry, there, 37th. Adrian, 38th. And William Hogan, 39th. 39 trucks. Holy cow. I just now realized we had 39 trucks, pal. Jesus.
Yeah, we are looking at a stacked field.
Here we go. Field already rolling out of turn number 2. It's been a while since I've done a starting grid that long. Man, this is going to be a fun night of racing as we get ready to go to Green Flag Racing here at Charlotte and into turns 3 and 4. AJ, are you ready for this?
Oh, dude, I am very much ready for this.
Ready or not, here it comes. Field out of turn number 4 here tonight. Here they go down the front straightaway. Lights off on the iRacing pace car. AJ Coppola, Matt in the booth. We're ready to go. I hope you are as well. Let's go racing here at Charlotte. The NASCAR for Amateurs Truck Series is green. And here we go. 101 laps to go here tonight.
Yeah, we got a long race here tonight. As we go green, Matt, I probably should have talked about this on the pre-race. What would be your strategy here tonight?
Just keep that truck as clean as possible. That is not what my plan would be here. You know, you got a long race, a lot of trucks out there. 101 already on 101 laps. Seems like a long time, but it's, you know, it is in a way of getting your truck in danger. It's not in another way, AJ.
Yeah, there looks like there's going to be a stage break at lap 41. We don't know if they're actually going to put out a caution for that, or they're just going to count the points for everybody at lap 41.
I would imagine they'll bring the yellow out here. And side-by-side battle already throughout the pack, AJ.
Yeah, I'm currently watching the battle for second right now. Jared Young and Mackenzie Johnson are really fighting for that second place, being right behind Corey Bartha.
Yeah, and right now you see them double side by side. We're actually looking at the 24 truck right there as well in the midst of a battle at the moment as well, AJ. It's just going to be a fun race here with battling back in 12th and 13th positions.
Yeah, Matt, what line here at this racetrack would be you consider preferred? Because we see both cars on the high and low side for parts of this race.
I would normally run the bottom here, AJ, and it's just my preference, but you can get the top to work.
Steven Thompson going underneath Tyler Burgett for P10 right now.
Great battle there as they continue to run early on. And what a night it seems it's going to be, AJ. Racing throughout the pack. These trucks looking very racy right now.
Yeah, everybody's doing a really good job with fresh tires and getting all up to speed. No wrecks so far. We're all pointing the right direction. And for the most part, the top 10 is single file.
Yeah, and but back here in the middle of the pack, look about 15th. That's Williams right there you're looking at on screen. These guys are battling it out.
Yeah, he just gained a couple positions from 15th in that final last lap. He is on the move. The 948 Kevin Paskowicz.
I believe that's
He jumped quite a few positions on that last lap, and now he is running down the 24 of Steven Thompson.
Just great racing across the board at the moment, AJ. I am very impressed with what we're seeing here at 95 as go. You see Ronnie setting up here over 40. That's your top two battling it out behind him. It's been a feeding frenzy all the way back through the pack. Yeah, so what are your thoughts there, AJ, as we work through the opening lap? Knowing there's a stage break, how hard do you push your car up until the stage end?
Well, if you're not going to have a pit stop before that, I would be running my butt off. But I'm currently looking to see if there's fuel limit is 55%, so they might have to pit during this first stage.
Yeah, that's going to be the interesting part, right? Do they need to pit during the first stage here? Because that could really change some things up. Again, AJ, this already's got the looks to be a fun one. But what would you do if you had to pit here in this first stage? If they determine they can't make it, right? Would you pit early or wait?
Well, I honestly would wait because I don't know if I would take tires. I would be thinking about, saving those tires for later on in the race. I know you're only going to have another 60 laps, but you don't know how many cautions are going to be within that 60 laps.
It's going to be different.
I would, it might hurt you, but if you need to pit at like 35 or 36, right around there possibly, I would honestly just take fuel enough to get to the end of the stage and just go. Weather the storm for a couple laps.
I would agree with you there as they continue to work through. Look at this 93 rod right there. That is Jared R. Young has moved up into that fourth spot. Anthony Williams right there in fifth. Wow, just some great racing up here for them to move forward. But really the top 10, 12 trucks right now, AJ, pretty much single file. Look at this little we've got a battle brewing right here, and I believe that's the, I want to get a side number on that truck. That's the 88 we're looking at. Double file here, 4th position. Right there, that's Garth Snyder.
I think that's the 88 alongside the 58 of Brendan Cooper. Nope, I apologize. Brendan Cooper is alongside Kevin Poswitz.
That is, I believe, the 324 is underneath of him. I don't know if that's a battle for position or a lap down truck there.
No, that's all for position. We currently do not have any lap down cars right now.
10-4. Well, they have got some mismatched numbers to what's on the lead, I do believe. Because I'm not showing us. Yeah, I am. There he is, 324. That threw me off. See, these triple numbers do it every time. So that's Tyler Vicker right there underneath of him in the 324 truck. See, AJ, they do the triple numbers just to throw me off. Hey, on that.
Well, we have somebody in the chat actually rooting for that 402 truck of Bu Givens.
Givens right there trying to come up with something here. As we run right now, 88 to go. It's been a pretty clean start, AJ.
Yeah, it's been a very clean start. Honestly, I thought we were going to eliminate some trucks right off the bat, to be honest with you.
Well,
we are all pretty much single file outside of a couple battles every now and then. Currently watching one right now between Sheriff Mark Dillon and the 75 of Byron Rodney.
So much good racing throughout the field.
Hey, Matt, I'm happy I talked you into coming back for Pony Express.
Yeah, I am too. I am too, dude. If Byron tries to make a move here, I believe that's Byron there. Rodney in the 75, Jess Chambers just behind him. And I figured out why I couldn't figure out where anybody was at, AJ. So my running order is on car number, not position. Ripperoni to the broadcast.
Great job, dude. Great job.
You know, in the timing screen where you hit the P to transfer it over? Yeah, I forgot to hit the P.
We also have DS Player Boy 10, whoever you are, actual real name, no clue. But he is rooting for Nicholas Poletti. He is currently sitting in P32. Eef.
You see right now, Mark Dillon Jr. kind of stuck up 21st right now. Kind of can't do much, but let's get back to the front of the pack because we got some battling brewing way up here at the front of the pack. So here we go.
Looks for P2, Mackenzie Johnson and Jared Young.
Yeah,
they're pretty close together. Can Jared Young get by the 112 of Mackenzie Johnson? Actually, there looks like there's a little damage on the right side of that 93 car.
There's a 66 there. And just some great racing up near the front, AJ. And have you got McKenzie running third at the moment, right?
Yeah, I do.
And vote.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's McKenzie with the damage, and he's looking to get passed by Marvin Clay right now. Marvin Clay actually goes right on by, no problem. I honestly think that right side damage on Mackenzie Johnson's car is really hurting him.
There goes Clay right on by up to third with 83 to go. So Clay moving forward early on in this one as we've completed 19, AJ, of 101 here tonight.
Matt, your stream is lagging really, really big right now.
Yeah, I noticed that. I'm afraid there's not really much we can do. I know what it is, but again, kind of the same situation.
No, it usually fixes itself after a little while. So everybody, we apologize. I'm pretty sure you can hear our voices, no problem.
Did it just start, AJ, or has it been doing it?
It started about a lap and a half ago on stream. It's kind of still doing it now. It's not horrible, but our voices are no problem.
Okay.
Actually, it's looking pretty good now.
I will monitor said situation. I believe it's probably this crappy winter weather that we got going on this week.
Big battle for 7th right now. Never mind, battle gone.
Meanwhile, battle for second. Look at Ronnie getting back by Marvin Clay for P2 at the moment, AJ.
Yeah, he was our leader for a little while.
Not no more. He's going to be sliding backwards.
Ronnie Osmer was our leader a couple laps ago.
Oh.
Ooh, wow.
Wow.
That looked like a power move to hold on to second place right there.
That's that camping world of the 55 run.
Marvin Clay is going to the inside of that 55 right now. But I'm pretty sure the 55 is going to have a nice run coming out of turn 2.
Yeah, he gone.
There's a battle right behind them between Mackenzie Johnson and Austin Bloom. Austin Bloom is currently on the inside, exiting turn 4. Mackenzie Johnson does have a lot of damage on that right side of the vehicle.
Yeah, just go. Great battle, though. Mackenzie doing a good job trying to hold serve. Again, AJ, for the guys that are out there right now, if you're in the top 10, I think you just want to hold position.
Absolutely. If you can gain positions, go for it.
Yeah.
But you do not want to get bounced out of that top 10.
No, that would be what we call bad.
Because we have a hell of a battle for that 10th position right now between Anthony Williams and... Oh, we had a real close battle. It looked like Corey Bartha got passed by Tyler Vickery.
So I backed down the bit rate, so we should be all right for a while.
I wonder if that's the same Anthony Williams from...
It may be, possibly, question mark.
From Apex.
Question mark, maybe. But what about Jared R. Young out front by 1.4 seconds right now, AJ?
Yeah, he's doing really well. He's slowly pulling away from the field.
Right. He definitely
so he's keeping
is.
his nice distance. But he's got to be careful. You know, I know we are coming up to the stage.
Yeah, we are. And staging is what? Lap 30 something there?
41, I think.
So as we close in on the stage here with 75 laps to go again at the stage, we'll go to commercial break once we get the stage break here, folks. And I'm going to do some of the behind the... Oh, but right there, pit road. Hello. Everybody and their mother on pit road. That's what we were thinking maybe.
Oh, I think a couple of drivers just sped. I think that's the 9 truck of Austin Bloom. He got on pit road really hard there.
That was a ton of trucks hitting pit road there, AJ.
Well, it looks like they can only go about 25 to 28 laps. Oh, the 9 truck and the 966 truck both go long and have to back up.
Geez, that's not what you want here at all. We got more trucks hitting pit road now, AJ. Here comes Stephen C. Thompson down pit road. Ryan there as well on pit road, coming to their stalling. You got to be so careful, AJ, when you're coming in and there's other trucks going out.
Yeah, you can easily get turned or get collected in it on fresh, brand new sticker tires. You are a little loose.
A little loosey-goosey, that is for sure. A couple of trucks still on pit road in this stage of this race. Again, we got 74 to go.
Oh, caution's out. Big wreck coming out of turn 4.
Turn 4, yellow is out. We're going to get a replay for you in a moment. If we can get a car number on who is involved. Dylan going to be slow on the front straightaway. Dylan actually coming to pit road. Not sure who was involved in it there, AJ.
I'm looking for it.
Let me get a replay here. So while we're waiting, we'll grab a quick replay. Ain't that right, AJ, buddy?
Yeah.
And what was a heck of a race? What has been a heck of a race so far?
Oh, that is the 58 truck. Brendan Cooper. I don't know if he had help, but he got loose and just went headfirst into the wall.
If we can look here.
And I'm trying to figure out who's the car that also hit him.
And that is just crazy.
That would be the 40 of Terry Bauman.
All right, let's see if we can.
A lot of damage on those cars.
Wow. A ton of damage on a lot of cars here. Yeah, I see the cars you're talking about. It won't show me the incident, however. That's odd.
Really? Because I had it.
It just keeps leaking out for me.
Oh, well, that's not good.
No. Like when they're getting bobbed in the incident, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They just go poof.
Well,
try it one more time.
It looked like he got loose, went headfirst into the wall, and then collected the 40 car. Or 40 truck.
And it was out of 4, correct?
Yes, it was out of 4. It was Brendan Cooper.
It ain't gonna show it to me yet, unfortunately. Damn. Of course, my replay don't work when I want it to. Every now and then it does that, especially with bigger fields. It'll do that. Unfortunately. We'll get ready to get back out there. And AJ, man, what a night we expect this to be.
Yeah, dude. That's our first caution in 30 laps here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. We're looking at, 71 left with a stage break in a little while.
Yeah, and that's going to be fun. Get you off the replay screen here. I tried everything I could do to get your replay, but it just said, nope, not going to work. But I'll tell you what, AJ, it is going to be a fun rest of the evening. And
why is it stuck on the replay screen?
I hadn't took it off yet. I'm still looking. Just could not find it. I tried.
You have a couple viewers saying, get it off the instant replay, get back to the race, but currently they're just pacing around right now.
I tried, but no bueno on it. No bueno. So what do you say, AJ, as we get ready to go back green for stage number 2? Anybody you'd like to talk to real quick if we can squeeze the interview in here?
Well, it's currently still stage 1.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, it is, ain't it?
But if we can talk to whoever wins the first stage, that'd probably be a good idea.
We're going to close that. Look at that. Don't you think that Camping World truck is probably the prettiest truck out there? I mean, I'm not saying that just because, Camping World's known to give a bunch of money. Hashtag Camping World. We're talking about you. Anyway, we'll get ready to get back going once again. Maybe Marcus will give us all a bonus. Hey Marcus, if you somehow manage to see this in like a chance of a million years, I showed the Camping World truck, give us all like a $1,000 bonus. Ain't that right, AJ?
Sure, I'll take it.
AJ's like, I'm not complaining. So again, we'll get ready one more time. And as we do that, AJ, because I know we're getting ready to go double file, pretty sure. Take a look up front. Boy, these pit stops has a really kind of, in a sense, mix the field up. You see Marvin getting a wave around. There are going to be a lot of trucks taking a wave around here.
Yes, out of everybody, and I mean everybody, 7 cars were on the lead lap, and everybody else is going to take a wave around.
Wow. So everybody going to take a wave. Bunch of trucks out here. That, man, it's going to be fun all night. That is for sure. It's googly moogly the amount of trucks waving. Don't think I've seen in a long time that many trucks get a wave around, AJ. I just don't think I've seen that in a while. But we are ready to go. And speaking of that number 55 of Ronnie Osmar there, he will start on the inside front row for your restart. So how about those apples? Ronnie on the front row. Well, here we go, AJ. We're going to go back green once again, bud. Here we go. Double file. Ronnie going to lead them inside. Ready to go. Green flag in the air. We're back underway. 69 to go here tonight. 69 to go as we get the green back in the air. Ronnie going to jump out front in the 55 camp. Jared R. Young there in second. Stephen C. Thompson. Garth Snyder right there in that top three as well. Down the back straightaway. Garth going to lose a couple of spots at the moment. And great side-by-side racing up front at the moment. The 55 going to try to squeeze down in front of the 93 of Jared R. Young.
Jared R. Young is going to go to the inside of the 55, currently still.
And yellow out. Yellow's out.
Big wreck on the front stretch. Big wreck on the front stretch.
And we're going to take a look at it.
Holy cow. I don't know what happened, but that's a lot of cars.
Let's see if we can get it here.
What do they say? Cautions breed cautions?
Yeah, as always. Let's go back here and see if we can discover what happened. So,
look for the 142.
yeah, let's see if we can find it.
A lot of ARCA brakes.
Find it. I don't know why my replays aren't working
Or the
at
104. 104.
Let's see here. You said the 104?
No, 404. Looks like him and the 956 get together, and yeah, they just get together and it just stacks everybody up.
See if we can.
Oh, that 404 really should have held the brakes there. If he held the brakes there, I don't think we see.
Holy cow. I just see it. Well, in the process of looking for that one, we just seen the one from before that. But the replay is not wanting to work. All right, folks, I'm going to go quick commercial break, and we will be right back here. And when we come back, we'll try to get you a replay.
From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page. Now it's off to the show. Take it away, nerds. From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page. Now it's off to the show. Take it away, nerds. From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page. Now it's off to the show. Take it away, nerds. From Mortar to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page. Now it's off to the show.
And welcome back, everybody, as we're back here live once again. Had to fix a couple of things, trading paint up there, getting everything ready. But AJ, it's been a fun race so far. Sorry about the technical difficulty there, everyone. Had to go fix something to try to help it out for you guys. But AJ double file right now, and look at him up front, battle for the race lead as we come down the front straightaway.
Yeah, big battle for the race lead. There's only a couple laps in the first stage, and it is Garth Snyder in the 88 and Rodney Osmer in the 55. Right now, the 88 has the position,
caution.
and there is a caution out.
And that is not the stage yellow, so shouldn't be. We're at, what, 39 here?
Yep. Check the 84, maybe.
Oh, right there it is. Big issue down here. The 85 went for a ride. What happened here?
Was the 5 and the 84?
Oh. So they all got checked up right here. One more look at this, guys. But they all get checked up and just start getting turned into one another. Wow.
Yeah, look. It's honestly what it looks like. Honestly, it doesn't look like people really were slowing down for this. They were still hard in the gas.
Yeah, I'm kind of trying to figure out what everybody was thinking there, because it didn't look like they all slowed down at all. As Paul kind of got the worst end of it, but I'm gonna look. There's Paul. He's on track here, and then wow. It all went awry in front of them. That right there will bring the yellow out once again, AJ. And that will end the stage. We're at what, lap 41 now?
Yeah, I am trying to confirm about this stage, but I'm pretty sure stage was at 41.
But caution is out. Tyler up there. Look at the 44 Tyler Burgess. He's up there inside the top. Looks like 16th at the moment, AJ. So good run for our series sponsor, Mr. Tyler, right here in Burgess Farms Machine. Let's see if we can get a hold of him here in Discord. Let's see. And we'll talk with him. We can get a hold of that 44 truck of Tyler. Discord. Do you see him in Discord anywhere, buddy?
No. Who are we looking for?
Tyler, Burger. There's the 44 truck.
I see him, but I can't pull him.
Ah, crap. Can't pull him.
He's the 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth person down.
See if I can pull him here as we continue under caution.
Yeah, stage points at lap 41.
So there we go. Stage points have been awarded with this yellow. And let's see here if we can talk to good old Tyler here and see what he has to say. Oh, there we go. There he is. Oh, wait, there the way I pull him finally. Didn't want me to pull him. Hey Tyler, it's Matt in the booth. Got a copy, buddy?
Yeah.
Alrighty, man. We'll have a pretty good run there in that 44 machine right now.
We're trying to make something work. We had a little incident there, trying to check up for an accident, and I got to use a fast repair. So we're a little farther back in the field than what we want to be, but it's fast. I think we can get back up there to the top 10.
But Tyler, man, we appreciate you coming on board to sponsor the series, buddy. And right now, setting in an okay spot, like you said, have a little bit of problem, but you should be able to get back up there, bud.
Yeah, we're pretty good at saving stuff, saving our equipment, saving the tires, saving fuel. So we went a little bit longer last run than a lot of the other guys on fuel. I still had quite a decent amount of speed, so I have a pretty confident feeling we'll be able to get back up there.
All right, Matt, you might want to send him back because it looks like they're about to go green here.
10-4, man. Best of luck, Tyler.
All right, thanks, boys.
All right. Here we go. Getting ready to go back green. And AJ, bud, this should be a lot of fun. Second half of this race as everybody is off. Yep, lights are off. So we're going to get ready to go green, buddy. Yeah, it's just a connection to me to iRacing there. There, AJ, bud. It's this lovely winter weather.
Well, at least you didn't get 13 inches of snow overnight last night like I did.
Oh, God, our roads are horrible right now.
Well, we have 15 people watching. Well, we had 15 people watching. But if you haven't yet, hit that like button. Subscribe to Extreme Sim TV for all things Pony Express. When it's their Pro 4 trucks on Monday or their NASCAR 4 Amateurish Truck Series on Friday, please hit that like button tonight and subscribe to Extreme Sim TV. And it looks like we have another person going after rooting for Blue or Boo. Bew? I'm gonna butcher everybody's name. I apologize it, but they're rooting for Givens in the 402.
10-4, and I do want to personally apologize for the technical difficulties, but these winter months, when it tends to happen, especially to me, because I don't know how to bury our internet lines. But anyway, we're going to go back green here. Coming to green this time by Garth in the lead. Here we go, back underway.
Nice launch by the 55 of Rodney Osmer on the outside. If he can kind of pinch the Garth Snyder, he might be able to hold first place, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. And now he's under fire by Jared Young coming out of 2.
Jared Young doing a great job sitting there in third, side by side up front. Here we go. And for second, that 93 truck, Jared R. Young trying to sneak to the bottom, AJ.
Hook the bottom really nice right there. Currently has the position, gonna be scored P2 at the line right there. But can he make the pass? He's gonna have the inside line in turn 1, but we all know that outside's gonna have a really nice run coming out of turn 2.
They're gonna go around the outside, as AJ would say. Momentum down the top, and that is the thing about these truck series, AJ. A lot of momentum racing you see out there. Oh, tight off the corner. Look right there on your screen. Mark Dillon Jr. trying to find a way through. And that number 3 camp having a decent run right now is Mark.
Matt,
Yeah.
you need to go back to about 20th place, 21st, 22nd. Look at that absolute battle.
Oh my good
They're
googly
going 3 wide.
moogly.
That is the 402, the 948, the 75, and I think the 39, all pretty much mixed in together.
Is that what you would call a rat's nest?
Yeah, kind of.
That kind of looks like
snake pit, rat's nest, take your pick.
That kind
But
of
we are side by side throughout the whole track right now.
that rat's nest looks kind of like my old girlfriend's hair when she wakes up in the morning. Just all over the place.
Oh, I hope she didn't hear that one. We might be losing a Matthew Johnson soon because of that.
Side by side, 6 trucks deep right now, and a little bit of contact there from Mark Dillon Jr. I told you she's distracted playing her phone, so I get away with stuff.
So you think.
Anthony Williams sitting up there in ninth at the moment.
Big
He'll-
battle for the lead right now.
We just get a t-shirt that says Rat's Nest and like a picture of her face, but with like all the trucks of her hair. Just saying, as they continue to run double file right now. Given right there as well. And a couple of trucks still on pit road, AJ. But man, what a night we were seeing. 53 complete here tonight. Or 53 to go, excuse me, not complete. Ow.
Okay, we know you're not good at math. It's fine.
Yeah, I don't matter. Look at that 55 truck. Ronnie's sliding backwards, AJ. And does he have a little bit of right side damage on that machine?
Let's go find it. Wow, he's back pretty far.
He's in the
Let's
fence
go see.
again.
Oh, God, yeah, he's got a lot of damage there.
Man, that right front is all crumpled up there on that machine at the moment. And he went from being a top leading driver to back here mid-pack. Man, he must have got that wall a ton, AJ.
Yeah, there's a lot of damage, and he is a sinking ship right now.
And up front right now, that's Garth leading the way, but Garth has got a challenge underneath of him. That's going to be the 93, Jared R. Young, looking for a way around. Young trying to find a way to the bottom of the racetrack. He does for now off of turn number 4. Double file down the front straightaway at Charlotte for the race lead. Jared R. Young to the lead, Garth the second. Jared R. Young still out front getting after it, AJ. He's on the bottom, Garth on the top. Who is going to pull away here down the back straightaway? 50 to go in the NASCAR for Amateurs season opener. Here from the Charlotte Motor Speedway on Extreme Sim TV. They battle up front. Now it's a 4-horse race at the front of the field.
Yeah, holy cow. They are all over the place right now, either side by side or honestly just trying to get by anybody. But you know how we had the Roach Army when it came to NASCAR and a bunch of other leagues?
Yeah.
Well, I think when it comes to Pony Express's NASCAR for amateurs, I'm pretty sure we have the Givens Army here. Because I at least know they're rooting for him. Come on, chat. Who else are you rooting for? Let us know.
So is it possible that we can get like the old school like Roman Coliseum and get the Roach Army and like the Gibbons Army to do battle for my own personal entertainment?
Hey, thank you for the compliments. We try to put on the best stream and showcase all our wonderful leagues as best we can. But thank you for the compliment, guys.
If we're getting compliments of a bunch of technical problems, it's I've had to not wait till they see next week.
Well, maybe they just love my voice.
Oh, maybe they
I do not know.
They just love your voice. Or maybe they were entertained by the fact that I got smacked midstream because I don't know when to shut up.
That's happened many times, but right now, there's not really a battle for the lead. Yeah, Ryan O'Donoghue is kind of in the tire marks of Jared Young, but the battle right now is for third.
We got it on.
88's hitting pit road. 88's on pit road, pitting from P3.
Snyder down pit road. That Valvoline machine will come to his box. Good job, Jared R. Young out front right now, doing everything he can as well, AJ, to hold serve as pit
This
stop
is an
cycle.
early pit stop. What I'm thinking is maybe they're going to run this like a road course a little bit, and for the final stage, pit backwards.
Yeah, kind of pit everything backwards. That's a good possibility. We got multiple trucks coming off of pit road right now.
Update on the Garth Snyder 88 machine. He is taking a full tank and tires here. He is down to, I think, one set of tires left. He is out of his pit box and down pit road.
And from what I'm showing, double check on your end because I've had connection problems. But I'm showing the 55 of Ronnie out of this event. That's kind of odd. Now he's back. Yep, he's back. He's going again.
He's there.
He's
No,
there.
He's not. He's currently in turn 1, turn 2 on the outside. He has used his fast repair. He's got a brand new car.
So he has come
But he
off
is
the pit
sitting.
road.
Oh, big wreck on the backstretch with the 55.
Oh, did we jinx him?
They are still straight, no caution. But there was a big wreck right there.
Let's get over to Ronnie.
Oh, there's a wreck on pit road. It looks like the 401.
Ronnie,
We don't
we
even
got
have a 401.
we got
Oh, yeah, we
more cars in the grass on the front straightaway, and quite a bit of damage on Ronnie right now after using
yeah.
that fast repair. Wow.
It was Ronnie and I think the 40 car as well.
Back up near the front, Jared R. Young still leading the way here. There's Jared and Mr. Ryan O right there as well. Donahue right there with Purcell. Sergeant Mackenzie Johnson right there in the top 5. Tyler, look at Tyler moving into the top 6 with all the pit stops and whatnot.
Currently, our leader, Jared Young, is on pit road. I'm watching him right now to see how he hits his box and if he takes tires and fuel and everything.
And what a battle right now. Everybody working their way through.
Right side's up on the 93. He is taking all 4 sets of tires. Currently in his box nicely.
And
he did
more,
pit from the lead right now. So he is off and away and back on the racetrack.
look who's on pit road right now. Nick Sargent coming down in the 61. Nick, me and you're going to have a talk. That's my number, sir. I run that number everywhere. Just kidding, Nick.
Now, I can honestly say Nick Sargent is probably going to have a nice, easy pit stop, but I think he was a little slow entering. So he's going to lose a little bit of time pitting from, I think, the 12th position.
Only thing I can say, Nick, if you're going to run that number, you got to represent, bud. I want to see top 5s every week. Just kidding.
You don't win either. I'm kidding.
That is a very, very valid point. Don't even get top 5s. What are you talking about? Donahue out front, leading the way right now, pulling away in this one. As for now, pit stops underway with 40
Well,
laps.
he said he was staying out, but Ryan O'Donohue is hitting pit road as the leader here.
Looks to be a pretty solid pit road entry. I'll give that a 9 out of 10. I was watching figure skating earlier, so 9 out of 10. I promise everybody I wasn't watching figure skating by choice. It just randomly come on and I couldn't find the remote.
Yeah. And I watch curling, which I kind of do watch curling.
Tyler Berger out in the front, out to P2 now behind Mackenzie Johnson.
Mackenzie Johnson in that 112. I know he's got family watching him tonight, so I kind of want to just say hi to anybody watching Mackenzie Johnson right now. He is our leader.
He is indeed our leader for sure. Now, AJ, as we run through these final 38 laps, you know,
Really? That's ready?
yeah, that's literally all we got left, bud. But as we get ready to go through, as Mackenzie hits pit road, 38 to go, folks, here at the season opener for Charlotte. Here for the Pony Express Pro 4 Truck Series. Don't forget Monday evening, head on over to the Esports Weekly page on Facebook, and you get to see Pony Express results, everything Pony, in the Extreme Sim TV weekly wrap-up as well, AJ.
Yeah, I'm very excited that that you actually did that.
Well, that's actually
channel,
been expanded.
The channel and the YouTube, Facebook, all that stuff is expanding, and it's nothing but blue skies and sunshine. Mackenzie Johnson pulling away and back on the racetrack. He's currently sitting in the 10th position as we sit with the timing loop. See if he can gain a lot of positions back before the tire is even off.
Well, I got to give a shout out before we get back to racing here to the Esports Weekly guys. We quickly figured out, AJ, that one page wasn't going to be enough. So,
you think?
Me, Braden Goddard, one of the co-owners of Esports Weekly, along with his partners over there, he's like, dude, you've already took care of one. Let's get you 2 pages. So we're going to do at least 2 pages.
There you go.
One was not enough at all, period. But looking forward to that.
Go look at our leader. Go look who our leader is.
Givens. This is the leader. How?
Pit stops. Let's hear it, everybody. Your 402 champ is your champ, not the league champ, is actually hitting pit road, and I don't know if it's going to be a good pit stop for him. He was really slow entering.
Now,
all the way down to 40 miles an hour instead of 45.
If you reverse the 0 and the 2 in that number, that'd be a number I could get behind.
Of course, you would say that.
Well, why not?
It's legal.
In my state, it is.
It's mine too.
I can have one plant in my state, and I've still been too lazy to do it.
The 402 of Givens is away out of his pit stop, nice and clean. Let's see where he comes out compared to the leader.
Timothy right there.
Car spinning on the front stretch.
Or on the front stretch around.
That is the 069 William Hogan. No cautions out. He's off the racing service, but he is sitting at the exit of pit road.
Hogan gonna have to figure out a way. Oh, whoa, Ricky Bobby, don't hit him. And he'll get it straightened out. Let's take a look quickly at what happened.
I don't know.
Oh, he's still having problems, but let's see the initial incident.
He needs to tow.
Yeah,
he can't just sit there. There he goes.
Good sideways. But up front, that is going to be
Timothy Emmanuel
and Mr. Young.
Right, man,
caution now on the racetrack, AJ.
Oh boy, this helps everybody that stayed out.
The 70 of 101 complete, yellow back out, and like you said, AJ, this is gonna mess with all the stuff. So back under caution once again. You can still hear me, right, AJ, bud?
Yes, it can.
Just making sure we had a Coley run through cords at 190 mile an hour. I mean, she blew through those cords like they wasn't up.
My dog has done that. That's why for at least the computer on wireless.
I've actually got, I'm looking at getting some like really cool, like, it's kind of like nylon, like you would put water pipes in, you know how you got tubing around water pipes?
Yep.
It's the same thing, but for computer cords. So I'm going to look into that because she tends to do things at 150 mile an hour. Don't have a brake. And for everybody that is wondering, she is doing just fine after her
removal of the lady parts.
Yeah, her little trip to the vet. So she's recovering like she is doing things she's not supposed to be doing, but we can't get her to slow down for 2 seconds because she's a daredevil. Jared Young leads the way in this one. And where did Givens kind of cycle out through all this craziness? 22nd.
Yeah, and I think he's going to be listed. No, he's going to be on the lead lap.
Deal for him. So as we get ready, can you believe we're already 72 laps into this thing?
Yeah, this is gone by way too fast, people. We need a couple more. I'm kidding. We don't need more cautions.
I know what won't go by too fast though.
Uh-oh.
Guess what that is? Sunday evening, folks. 2 p.m. start time. Jimmy Crow, the Crows are back for another 500 miler here again. Nope, she gone. She gone. She gone faster than a bullet. Gone. But man, 200, 500. Oh no, there she is. She didn't leave. Never mind. 500 miles on Sunday. AJ gonna be a good one.
Yeah, what is it? Once again at Talladega?
Once again at Talladega.
Talladega. They always put on a good show. Very long races, unfortunately, but it's always a very, very good show.
Jimmy Crow, if you happen to be listening, there's a thing called Daytona, buddy. I picked on him about that for the last week.
Bazinga.
And then I even told him when we get to New Atlanta, we can go there.
Yeah, because that looked, as it being a mile and a half with the package that they're running there,
It's
it kind
basically
of looks like
it's going to be a mini Daytona, pretty much.
Yep.
So, but it's going to be a lot narrower, so that's going to be crazy. So I'm sure when we get to go there, I think Atlanta's on this schedule, isn't it? I think
so. Hey Matt, why don't you, while we're under caution, plug Mr. Tyler Burgett's farm.
Farm. Let's get his logo up here. And we had this long discussion about what they raised, but I want to say Angus, I think, is what they raised. Tyler, you can feel free to come smack me if I got it wrong. Because I know we talked about this for 3 hours, but
I'm pretty sure it is food because I did get hungry.
yeah, yes, it is food. But Burgett Farms, thank you guys for coming on board. Even though I probably screwed that up, not meaning to. But thank you guys for coming on board for this season. And for all your, well, I can't say wheel needs like Wheel America. For all your burger needs, contact Burger Farms.
Food.
Or steak, or pork, or chicken, or...
It's all food.
Or if you just want to go do something for a day because you're bored, I'm sure they can find something for you to do.
Yeah, work on the farm.
You know, shoveling stalls, you know, just something. Or bush hogging, or...
Dude, did I ever tell you how much I enjoy broadcasting on Extreme Sim TV with you?
Or baling hay. Every day, buddy.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll shut up then.
But I enjoy having it.
Well, everybody, I hope you are enjoying the broadcast here tonight. It's been an absolute blast to have Pony Express on the channel once again with their Pro Ford trucks on Mondays and tonight for their NASCAR for Amateur Truck Series. Still, the chat is open. Blow up the chat, guys. Not actually blow up the chat, but with your words, blow up the chat.
C4, kaboom.
Oh, yeah, that's great.
Yeah. Yeah,
What happened?
Yeah.
What happened on YouTube? I don't know. Somebody brought the C4.
I blew up the channel, literally. They got mad at me and it went boom.
It went boom chaka-laka-laka-laka-laka.
As we get ready to go back green again, 75 on the board.
Matt, did I just break you again?
You have broke me again, sir.
Green flag, green
Green
flag.
in the air once again, 27 laps to go, and Chloe's looking at me like, are you okay, Daddy? Oh, snap. So, see, AJ, as we got a great battle with us. Oh, whoa. I think that was Austin Bloom that got a little bit sideways mid-corner. So Bloom just about went Bloom into the outside wall.
See what you did there. Very clever.
We're able to hold on to it.
Mark
Timothy.
Dillon, and it looks like the 112 and Mackenzie Johnson were side by side for a second. Ooh, somebody goes really fast down pit road. I'm gonna go look for who it
big
is.
trouble front straightaway.
All right, man. Caution is out. Caution.
Oh,
They're still wrecking.
and they're still wrecking. And they're still wrecking. And they're still wrecking. And they're done wrecking. I believe that was the 84, I want to say. I know it was a 4 that was involved in that originally. Okay. They're trolling me. You want to know how they're trolling me? These
How?
triple digit numbers. Let's go take a look and discover what happened down here on the front straightaway to lead to this lovely yellow here.
Somebody went flying down pit road.
All right, let's go a slow-mo here and let's dissect what we see.
That was Scott Hewitt
Oh,
going full speed down pit road.
Byron
But,
Rodney is the one that kind of started this. Oh, man.
Oh, and that wonderful autism awareness car. I have a huge affinity for that vehicle and Byron Rodney right now. I know multiple people that have autism, and it's a very nice scheme.
That's unfortunate. Got caught up in
Oh, he's cartwheeling off the ground, kick flipping.
I
Wonder if he learned that kick flip from Tony Hawk.
I don't know, but he just got turned right there. And there we go. Wow. I'm gonna look at that. Just slow mo. Oh, car just gonna lift off the ground. Big impact, AJ. Round and around that car went.
Where it stops, nobody knows.
Yeah, up into the air. All 4 tires off the ground, AJ. Wow. Big hits. That is going to bring the yellow out one more time here tonight at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Season opener for NASCAR for amateurs. And so, 78 going on the board, AJ.
Yeah, we're looking a little over 20 laps to go. Ooh, excuse me, I had to sneeze there. Ah,
Oh, you're fine, buddy. Good old
Yeah,
old man Winter
little-
catching up with you.
yeah, no kidding. A little more than 20 laps to go. Matt, what are your thoughts on the race tonight? How much have you enjoyed it? Because I've enjoyed the racing we've seen.
It's been a
like,
blast.
the moon and back.
It has been a blast. It has absolutely been a blast. And
Any surprises in the field?
you know, I want to probably go with actually Mark. He's kind of moved his way forward pretty smooth.
Yeah, he started, hold on, P23. Wow, look at Timothy Emanuel in the 39. He started P31. He's up to 3rd right now. He's plus 28.
I mean, I'm ecstatic. What about you, buddy? How are you feeling about it?
Dude, you know my thoughts on the Pony Express Racing League in general. When they expanded to letting us do their truck series along with their Pro Ford trucks, I was very happy. And they have never disappointed on a race whatsoever, whether it's in the Pro Ford trucks or just their NASCAR for amateurs. But tonight, that 93 looks very strong. Jared Young, you know, for the beginning part of this race, I'm pretty sure it was the 55. Looking for his name. I think that is. Where is the 55? There it is. Ronnie Osmer. He was very fast at the beginning of the race, but we saw him get into a little trouble, clipping the outside wall and falling back pretty far. But that 93 truck was or is very strong here tonight.
Yeah, he is. And we look at this field of over 30 trucks out there. I think we topped off at 38. Just a wonderful, wonderful thing to see the league as a whole out there.
Oh yeah, the more people, the better. If they can withstand between 30, 35, possibly 40 trucks all season, with the racing we've seen here tonight, everybody needs to tune in, hit that share button. If somebody you know that is into NASCAR, who cares if it's iRacing? This is awesome racing.
Yeah, it is. And I am over the moon ecstatic with the league. And I'm not even going to say just this one, but across the channel.
I'm very excited for February.
Well, with that, and here's the thing, dude. Here's the thing. I have bragged for 3 months about 2022, and I was scared that I may overpromise. I think I underpromised. The amount of leagues and quality leagues we got this year, I am just absolutely over the moon with it. But we're going to go back green once again. Coming to green with 81 going on the board.
Green flag,
Jared R. Young leads the way.
Gets a really good launch, but so does the 031 of Ryan O'Donoghue. They're side by side right now. O'Donoghue's not giving an inch to that 93. Not. And he's going to have an excellent run coming out of turn 2.
And I'm kind of partial to that 93. Beautiful looking paint job as they're side by side. Top 4. There's going to be Young, Donahue, Timothy, and Mr. Mackenzie Johnson all up there battling it up.
O'Donoghue a little sideways coming out of turn 4, but keeps the position and takes first place away from Jared Young. And still side by side coming out of turn 2. Sorry, Matt.
Oh, you're fine. 20 to go, and they're still side by side. Trump bull back straight away.
All right, man.
We got a baloney.
Caution is out.
And that is going to be the 44 of Tyler in hard into the inside wall.
No, not Tyler Burgett. He already used his fast repair, so whatever damage he has now is, I don't want to call it terminal, but is going to take some time to fix.
And yeah, I think he just became hamburger meat there. Because he took quite a ride, missed the number 44 of Tyler. Let's take a look. Wrecking in front of him, nowhere for Tyler to go. He tries to get checked up. The 66 Miller Wright machine runs over him. Nothing he can do. It's just a big incident down the back. And you take a look at like Kyle Purcell, who just snuck through this down the back straight away, AJ. Caution back out and under 20 to go. Donahue still leading the way. AJ Capola in the booth with Matt here for round number 1 of the NASCAR for Amateurs Truck Series, brought to you by Pony Express. Again, round number 2 of the Pro 4 Off-Road Trucks comes your way Monday night, 9:35 Eastern Standard Time. Sunday evening, round 2 of the Riding Dirty Racing League hits your airways on Sunday evening, as well as part of that doubleheader Sunday. I'm hanging on to a kick. No, doubleheader Sunday coming up as Chloe tried to interrupt the talking here. He is losing her mind.
No, for everybody watching right now, the chat is open. Who are you rooting for? We know a lot of people are rooting for that 402 here tonight. And the 402, Givens is currently sitting P6 after starting 24th here tonight. Who are you rooting for? Hit that like button, subscribe to Extreme Sim TV for all things Pony Express and a bunch of other stuff. I'm really excited for the AMA, Matt.
Yeah, AMA coming up in February again. That's going to be here just around the clock. I know we haven't talked a lot about it. NOMA coming up as well, starting in February.
Got a lot happening on the channel. Very excited for it, dude. I enjoy doing my NASCAR stuff, but I also enjoy possibly calling stuff outside of my comfort zone.
Outside of my comfort zone.
I could take some Southern Comfort. That would be really good.
What about
put that Coca-Cola down.
What about some Cracker Barrel?
Cracker Barrel? Isn't that a restaurant?
Yes, that's a restaurant. Bro, you've never ate Cracker Barrel?
No, we had Hometown Buffet up here.
Bro, that's not Cracker Barrel.
No,
My God, you have to come
Cracker
down
Barrel's
here.
probably better.
You have to come down this way to go to Cracker Barrel.
There's, I think, one or two in Connecticut.
Well, see, when you go to Connecticut, you can go to Cracker Barrel.
Actually, we go to this really nice hibachi place up by Connecticut.
Y'all guys suck. But we're gonna get ready to go back to Green in a moment.
And you want to come hang out with us and you say that? Oh, I am so messaging my co-host.
You're so messaging the colors. We'll go to Airsoft Field now. We'll follow it.
Actually, lights are still on the pace car. I can still do this. Hey, Susie, so I'm doing this broadcast with Matt. I know you haven't heard him, but we're literally mid-broadcast, and he brings up Kineticon and how you suck. So, his words, not mine. Absolutely hilarious. Go listen to it on stream.
Hey, to be fair, Susie, my rebuttal to this was not that you suck. I said you guys suck.
Try covering your ass. I see how it is.
Right. Notice I put guys. I did not say females.
Dude, I love broadcasting with you, and these races are just top of the line.
16 to go as I continue to
I don't
burn
mean
myself.
to make you cry, Matt, because I can hear it in your voice.
Oh, yes. 16 to go. And we'll get back to racing action in a moment after I've buried myself. But, AJ, it's going to be a great battle. Donahue, Timothy, and Mackenzie, your top three.
Yeah, there is not a lot of time left here tonight. Less than 15 laps. So, if you're going to need to do something, you have to do it ASAP.
And who's the better co-host? I am.
Oh, no. Oh, I am... Nope, not... Nope. I am not being... On YouTube, yes. Boom.
I'm waiting to try to work your way out of that, bud. Good political answers.
Why, thank you. I'm getting really good at it, knowing what I have to talk myself out of with you.
Oh, yeah, you're getting very good at this. But here we go. We're going to go green once again. Up front is going to be Ryan Donahue. Timothy on the front row. Mark Dillon Jr. right there as well. Here we go. Green flag back in the air. 15 to go here at Charlotte.
Green flag, green
Donahue,
flag.
great restart, AJ.
He did have a good restart, but so did that 39 of Timothy Emmanuel.
And Timothy Emmanuel trying to stay with him into 1 and 2. Just 15 laps to go tonight at Charlotte.
Coming out of turn 2, they're going to go single file. Mackenzie Johnson sitting P2 right now, getting a nice run down the backstretch. What is he going to do with it getting pushed by Timothy Emmanuel?
Oh, not much there, surprisingly.
No, I think he's either saving tire, biding his time, or just didn't have a good shot at the run.
And what are we at all of a sudden? The New Atlanta bump drafting down the back, straightaway car in the wall.
402 in the wall.
Yep, that car going to drop back now. Donahue trying to get the first win of the year here. And remember, playoff berth as well, AJ.
Yep. If you win, you are in. So it puts a big stamp on winning a race.
Right now, up front, Ryan Donahue trying to mark the season off with just 12 laps to go. Mackenzie Johnson, Emmanuel, all trying to give chase. And
Right now, Ryan Donahue is slowly pulling away from Mackenzie Johnson.
look at these trucks. They're going to spread out through 3 and 4 now. The 88 of Snyder, they're having a bit of a problem. Purcell and the 16 car are going to make a pass.
How many Purcells do we have in this race?
At least 2 or 3 that I count. On a night that started out crazy, we continue to run with 12 laps to go down to the end of this thing, AJ. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. What do you do?
Johnson still in striking distance as they both come off a turn 4. Last lap, it was .377. This lap, it is to a 3:15, so a little bit faster is Mackenzie Johnson.
Is he trying to track down Donahue, looking off the right rear quarter panel, left rear quarter panel of Donahue back at Mackenzie Johnson. Johnson trying to put his name in the record books as the winner of the first round in 2022. The Pony Express coming to 10 to go for the NASCAR for amateurs. 10 laps to go, nearly getting the wall to Donahue. He's got to keep that car pinned down to that blue line at the bottom of the racetrack.
He definitely did that last lap. He pulled away by a good 1/10 and a half on Mackenzie Johnson. And before you know it, Mackenzie Johnson is going to be battling for second place with Timothy Emmanuel.
Mackenzie Johnson sitting there like, what can I do? Donahue, Mackenzie, Edward, Emmanuel, Kyle Purcell, Austin Bloom, Garth Snyder right now. Zachary Nuremberg right there in that top 6 as well, buddy. Eight laps to go this time by. Right now, 8 laps to go, AJ. Look at the battle deep in the pack. Zach Purcell at 17 on the racetrack. Blake Gibbons right there as well. Or Gibbons and Ryan right there in that mix as well. Deep in the pack. This race went away from Gibbons. Pretty much pit strategy involved. It kind of cost him here tonight. But up front, Donahue trying to work his way out of turn 4. Gap now 4.1 at the line, AJ. Continuing to kind of 4/10 up. Now 3.7. Mackenzie going to take a chunk out of it.
Yeah, took a big chunk out of it. He's going to have a heck of a run coming down the backstretch. He really drove really hard in the turn 1 there, and he's bringing Timothy Emmanuel with him.
And Mackenzie make a late race dash to the front. Tongue hanging out the front of that number 112 machine, trying to run down Ryan Donahue, who leads. 6 to go in the season opener, and Mackenzie's there. Mackenzie
is there. He clips the apron and gets a little loose. Gonna lose a little ground right there, but not much. He's definitely has O'Donoghue's draft.
O'Donoghue trying to think, what do I need to do? Trying to get down there and take the line away from Mackenzie. Mackenzie trying to get some air on that left front fender now. Trying to look for a way by. 3 cars now in the blanket. Timothy right there. Mackenzie to the bottom.
Mackenzie trying to make the pass. He's going to have help with Timothy.
Donahue trying to keep the momentum up. He'll stay to second. Timothy couldn't get by. Now can Donahue get some draft off that race leader? And Donahue to the apron. He's going to have to hit road. Out of fuel for Ryan Donahue. Wow. Now,
I wonder if anybody else is going to have any issues with fuel.
Mackenzie may be in danger. Donahue came down at 34 in the tank. Mackenzie's got 33 on the tank. Can Mackenzie stretch his trunk? Mackenzie down the back straightaway now. What does Mackenzie do? Timothy and Austin behind them. They both are okay. Mackenzie to pit road out of fuel. So here he comes down. That's going to give the lead to Timothy. Timothy, by numbers, should be good to go on fuel. What about Austin Bloom? Right there behind him. Lap traffic going to be an issue here, AJ.
Yeah, I'm surprised people are just dropping like flies pretty much. But, hey, we're sitting on pretty much 2 to go. But it looks like a car is in the wall. Maybe a tire blown.
Maybe something bouncing off the wall. Austin Bloom, though, Now to the back bumper, Timothy. Coming to 2 laps to go.
Almost
Oh, no. No,
All right, man, caution it out, caution it out.
no.
That
Austin
ends the race.
Bloom
Nope, it's going to be a green-white checkered first attempt.
got whacked by a daggum lap car. Man, he got whacked. And that car is hurt right now. Take a look back at this. Man, that car got whacked like he was getting whacked by the mob. Look at this, car in the wall. Bam. Wow.
That definitely did not look good.
That was not good, Cap. Well, now Timothy's got a choice to make. Do you stay out on old tires or do you come down?
Well, I honestly don't know, because people behind you are going to do the exact opposite of what you do, depending on if they have fresh tires or not left.
What does Timothy do? Riding around. Jared or Young right behind him. First car down is going to be...
Looks like the 88 of Garth Snyder.
He's like, nope, I'm going to hit pit road, but not a lot of takers up here.
No, they could either be sitting ducks, or this could be the winning move. All you need to do is hold off for a lap or two.
Just make it to the checkered flag, right, AJ? The rest doesn't matter. Man, what a night it's been already, AJ Capola. AJ, as we close down to the end of this one, it has been one heck of an evening, sir.
Yeah, we're sitting at a really strong stream right now. I know it's only 14 guys, but we were up to almost 20 earlier. If you have anybody who's interested in NASCAR trucks, send them a quick share. Let's get as many eyes as possible on this final restart, maybe. But oh no, the 112 Mackenzie Johnson has disconnected.
Oh man.
Oh dude.
Well,
He was looking to be the lucky dog too.
Yeah.
But now he's currently losing laps hand over fist.
So there you have it. As we continue to circle around here. And what is going to be a crazy finish, I'm sure, AJ.
Oh, I think it's going to be an absolutely crazy finish. There's only 16 cars on the lead lap. And just so you guys know, there is only 2 attempts at a green-white checkered here in the Pony Express NASCAR for amateurs. So Matt, if you are Timothy Emanuel, what do you have to do?
I don't know what can you do is the question. That's the question. What can you do? And that's what I'm thinking as we ride around here. I don't know. Staying out has to be your only option, right?
Yeah, well, if you're the leader, but what do you need to do on this restart?
Well, see, that's the thing. You got to get the restart right, but you got to. The problem here at Charlotte's keeping the momentum up, right? And keeping the momentum all the way up, down through the start-finish line and all the way into one, keeping that momentum from the restart going. That is my only concern with it is we're coming to 2 to go. And man, it's gonna be interesting, dude. Well, AJ, I hope you're having fun.
Oh, I'm having an absolute blast.
That's the lead in for me to about to drop bombshell.
Uh-oh.
We're not done tonight.
We're not?
We got to go do some 500.
Was that always the case?
I was under the impression that I thought it started next week, but apparently it starts tonight. So we got to go do 500, or I do at least later tonight. I'm kind of confuzzled there, but yeah, today is January the 7th, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I guess I'm going to do some 500 at the 11 o'clock hour. So anyway, guys, double file up front, ready to go. Oh, it's going to be a great restart, buddy. And here we go, coming to green, 2 laps to go. Here we go once again, 2 laps to go. Here at Charlotte, coming to green, it's going to be Timothy up front. Green in the air, AJ, back at it.
Yeah, we are green. Jared Young is...
Oh, my goodness.
Big wreck.
All right, man.
Big
Caution
wreck,
is
and
out.
we're going to
Caution
put the
is out.
yellow right back out. Big mess behind them. Leader got a good restart, but... man, what a mess back here. Let's take a look. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Just a restart going awry here. Man, that 55 involved big impact.
Hey, Vincent, thank you once again for the compliments.
Yeah.
Vincent says, let's give some love to the commentators. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. I do a wonderful job. Matt does a good job. I'm kidding. Matt does a great job as well. But they all said they do a great job. Much love. We really appreciate it. We are very much a still growing channel. You know, 1,570 subscribers is not a lot in the YouTube space, but we're still growing. We have some awesome leagues, so we have another race here tonight apparently. So we have Sim 500. What vehicles are they running tonight and where, Matt?
Trucks at Nashville.
Fairgrounds or Super Speedway?
Super Speedway.
Okay, so that should be around, I think, 11 o'clock. So if you want to come hang out with us later, everybody, should be a very fun. Sim 500 is a very competitive league, just like the Pony Express guys.
Yes. Yeah, and that's exactly the thing. We've got so much going on. It's so much fun. And then January 15th, which next week is the start for the throwback series, by the way, or the classic cup series. So,
Oh, the 87s?
yeah, just to kind of get everybody on the same page here. That's kind of what we're looking at. Because as we are currently getting ready to go back to green once again. So here we go once again, 3 laps to go in this one. We'll get another green-white checkered attempt.
This is it. 100% this is it. If there is another wreck and a caution flies before the leader takes the checkered, the race is over, and whoever is leading at that point is going to be called the winner.
Yeah, exactly, with 2 to go here. This should be a great finish to this. Here we go once again with Timothy out front, Jared or Young right there in second. So here we go one more time. Restart here on the channel for the NASCAR for Amateurs Pony Express Truck Series, AJ.
Pace lights are still on, so it looks like we're going to go another lap here.
We'll spin this one more lap. And again, it's been a crazy race all evening long, AJ.
Oh, it's been a very crazy, very fun, very hectic, and we've seen battling throughout the whole race. I'm really curious to see what we're going to have, when we go green for the final attempt of this green-white checkered, but it's either going to be very good, very competitive, or we're just going to wad them back up and turn this into last man standing.
Hey, that could be fun, a last man standing match, Charlotte. In this corner, AJ Capola and her tag team partners. We got a car around under yellow.
Yeah, that was weird.
Well, they'll get it sorted out.
Gonna go back and see that. At least I am.
AJ Capola and his tag team partner co-host versus Matt.
I don't know. It looks like he was just trying to warm up the tires and just lost the car. That's exactly what happened.
Wow, that's interesting.
That's, yeah, like what you said, very interesting.
Very interesting, pal. Very interesting. As we get ready to go for another restart here in just a moment, but Timothy is up front. Here we go, lights out on the base car. What do you think? You think Timothy can hold on for this?
I think he very much can, but don't discount that 93 on the outside. He's been very strong for a very long portion of this race, but every restart we've seen him start on the bottom when he was the leader. So I'm really curious to see if he can hold his own with Timothy Emmanuel.
Yeah.
But only time will tell.
As we come by once again, double file one more time, 2 laps to go. So here we go, getting ready to fire this thing back off, AJ. Are you ready, buddy? Are you ready for a restart?
Let's get ready to do another green-white checkered, because what I wanted to say is copyrighted by Michael Buffer.
Yeah. Let's get ready to do the thing that Michael Buffer would say we would be getting ready to do. There we go. We got around the copyright with making our point. Here we go. Coming to green. Timothy, Jared R. Young, Kyle Purcell, Kevin in the top 4. Here we go. Green flag back in the air. The final restart of the night.
Green, green, green.
Green in the air once again.
Great launch by the 39, not so good by the 93. He's going to almost pull even, but Timothy is going to have the preferred line.
Yeah. Timothy on the bottom.
Ooh, 93
Great
is
battle.
there. He could not move up in front of the 93. Great battle going into turn 3 here. They are still side by side. It looks like Jared Young might get the pass on the outside here.
Oh, Jared.
Here they come back to the line. Who is going to have it going into the white flag? It is Jared Young. They are still side by side as they enter turn 1. Timothy Emmanuel still to the inside.
Young's got to stay in it, dude. Young's got to stay in it. Down the back. You're gonna drag race. Young gonna pull out ahead. That was that top line speed into 3. Can Timothy do anything? AJ, he's gonna have to get right there, get him loose. Can't do it. He had to lift out of turn 4. Jared R. Young to the stripe. Jared R. Young is gonna take a thrilling finish at Charlotte. How about that for Jared R. Young?
What an amazing finish between the 93 and the 39. Absolutely 100% phenomenal.
And very classy between the two of them. Very, very classy. Well, AJ, that ended in just great fashion here tonight. They continue to kind of pile up afterwards, but
Yeah, well, it's an unofficial race, so you can take the incident points here.
But Jared Young pulled it off with an amazing finish in the 93 camp. I'm so happy for Jared right now. He did a great job finishing that off. So we will get ready to go here and talk to our race winner in just a moment. So you shocked with the way that ended up, bud?
No, dude, not really. I figured it was going to be within either them two, but we didn't see the 93 really have, I'd say, a very good launch on the last restart on the outside. Right. But he said, nope, not today, guys. I am taking it. It's my race. And just ran away with it.
Let's talk to Kyle Purcell. Came home third here. Hey, Kyle Purcell, it's Matt and AJ in the booth. You got a copy?
Yay.
Alrighty, man. We scored you coming home third here tonight, buddy. Good run.
Thank you.
Man, what a battle to the end.
Yeah, it was some nice clean racing, especially up at the front, that's for sure.
Well, man, what was you thinking there coming down to the end of it?
Well, I knew the 948 Kevin, he was on fresher tires than me, but I felt really confident on the inside line, so I was just holding it down there and hoping that we could get through it clean, wheel to wheel, and he held his line perfectly, I held mine, and we had a nice, clean, close finish, and it's just exactly how you want to finish a race like that.
Yeah, I gotta say, that was a heck of a battle, bud.
Thank you. Yeah, it was a lot of fun, for sure.
Well, I tell you what, man, you put on a show. Was you hoping up front maybe they'd get into one another or something would happen to where you could get by them? Well,
I've raced with Jared a fair bit before. I know he's a clean, fast racer, so I wasn't counting on it, that's for sure. This isn't normally my best track, so I was just trying to finish as best as I could, and if people in front of me wrecked, then so be it. But again, a clean finish is usually just much more fun to see.
Right.
So getting a win like that, I'll take it, obviously, if they wrecked. But, if you win, you usually want it to be clean. So it's good how it went, I think.
Well, man, you did a wonderful job coming home in P3 here tonight, bud.
Thank you. Thank you.
All righty, we'll let you go. And AJ, what's your thoughts there on that top three finish?
Dude, it was a fantastic finish. First and second, and then having to battle for third right there. Still clean, still fun, very eventful the whole way.
Yeah. I am very impressed with that finish. And let's see if we got our winner in Discord yet.
I don't know, but I'm already loading up the next race.
Yeah, you're way ahead of me there, buddy.
I know, but I also need to go do a couple things first. But I am looking for our race winner, and he is not.
I don't see second or third or the winner, do you?
No, the winner is not there. But we can still do our closing stuff. Matt, how did you enjoy this race? I thought this race was absolutely phenomenal with the amount of racing we saw here tonight. Any final words?
Man, it was some just great racing here tonight. Looking forward to the rest of the season and everything to come with the NASCAR for amateurs, AJ.
Yeah, I can't wait to see more races with these guys.
Yeah, either. Well, guys, I think that's going to be about doing it here from Charlotte. We're going to get ready to hop on a plane and head to Nashville. Come back out for the Sim 500 Midnight Thunder Series here in just a little bit. Until then, everyone stay safe. Have a great night, and God bless.